and welcome back to the English Cast. I'm Ryan.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and we're so happy to have you with us today.
Whether you are listening on your way to work, taking a walk, or just relaxing at home, we are really glad you chose to spend this time with us.
Today, we have a very special and useful topic for you. We are going to look at 10 everyday expressions to improve your fluency in English. These are phrases that native speakers use all the time.
Exactly. When you learn vocabulary, you often learn single words. But to sound natural, you need to learn phrases and expressions. Today's list is all about time and how we talk about time in our daily lives.
These 10 expressions will make your speaking much smoother. We are going to explain each one simply, and we will give you lots of examples. So, let's jump right into it. Ryan, what is our very first expression?
Expression number 1 is in advance. I will say it one more time, in advance.
This is a great one. In advance means doing something before a specific time or event. You do not wait for the event to happen. You prepare for it early.
That is completely right. For example, think about going on a holiday. You do not just go to the airport and hope to get on a plane. You buy your tickets before the day of the flight. So, you buy your tickets in advance.
Another good example is booking a hotel. If you want to stay in a popular city, you should book your room in advance. It means you reserve it days or weeks before you arrive.
Teachers use this a lot too. If I want my students to read a book for next week's class, I will tell them the title in advance. This gives them time to prepare. So, just to remind you, in advance means doing something early before it happens. Are you ready for the next one, Emma?
I sure am. Expression number 2 is right away. Let me repeat that for our listeners. Right away.
Right away is a fantastic phrase. It simply means immediately or without waiting. If you need something right away, you need it now.
Imagine you are at a restaurant and you spill a glass of water on the table. You call the waiter and he says, "Do not worry, I will clean this up right away." He means he will do it immediately.
Or think about work. If your boss sends you an urgent email, they might write, "Please answer this right away." They do not want you to wait until tomorrow.
Parents use this all the time with their children. If a child is playing video games when it is dinner time, the mother might say, "Turn off the game and come to the table right away." So remember, right away means immediately, no waiting. Let's move on to our next phrase.
Expression number 3 is from time to time. Listen closely again. From time to time.
I love this one because it sounds so poetic. From time to time means sometimes, but not very often. It is not an everyday habit.
A perfect way to explain it. Let's think about healthy eating. Usually I eat salads and chicken. But from time to time, I love to eat a big slice of chocolate cake. I do not do it every day, just sometimes.
That is a tasty example. You can also use it for people you visit. Maybe you live in a different city than your grandparents. You cannot see them every week, but you visit them from time to time.
Exactly. Or think about the weather. In some hot countries, it does not rain much, but from time to time, there is a heavy storm. So, to summarize, from time to time means occasionally or sometimes. Let's look at number 4.
Expression number 4 is sooner or later. I will say it one more time. Sooner or later.
This expression is very useful. Sooner or later means that something will definitely happen in the future. You do not know exactly when it will happen, but you are sure that it will.
Learning English is a great example for this. Sometimes students feel frustrated, but I always tell them, if you keep practicing, sooner or later you will become fluent. It might happen quickly, or it might take a long time, but it will happen.
That is true. Here is a funny example. Imagine you have a very old car. It makes strange noises when you drive. You might say, sooner or later, this car is going to break down. You do not know if it will happen today or next month, but it is guaranteed.
It is all about something being certain. So, sooner or later simply means eventually. Let's move on to number 5, Ryan.
We are already halfway there. Expression number 5 is, at the last minute. Let's hear that again. At the last minute.
If you are a student, you definitely know this feeling. At the last minute means doing something at the latest possible time, just before it is too late.
I am guilty of this sometimes. Imagine you have an essay due on Friday morning. If you start writing it on Thursday night, you are doing it at the last minute. You almost did not have enough time.
I have a friend who always packs his suitcase at the last minute. His taxi is waiting outside to go to the airport, and he is still putting shirts into his bag. It is very stressful.
It is a very common habit for many people. So remember, doing something at the last minute means waiting until the final possible moment. Now, let's look at a very positive phrase. Emma, what is number 6?
Expression number 6 is make time. Listen one more time. Make time.
This is a beautiful phrase. We all have busy lives, right? We have work, school, and chores. To make time means to find the time to do something important, even when you are very busy.
For example, I have a very busy schedule this week, but my friend is visiting from another country. I will definitely make time to see her. It means I will change my schedule because she is important.
A lot of doctors tell their patients to make time for exercise. You might say you are too busy, but you have to organize your day so that you have 30 minutes to walk or run. You are creating space in your schedule.
Exactly. It shows effort. To summarize, to make time means you prioritize something or someone in your busy day. Let's keep going. What is expression number 7?
Expression number 7 is, take your time. I will repeat it. Take your time.
This is a very friendly and polite expression. It means you do not need to rush or hurry. You can do things slowly and carefully.
If you invite me to your house for coffee and I say I am running 5 minutes late, you can say to me, take your time. It means, do not drive dangerously. I am happy to wait.
Another good situation is at a restaurant. Sometimes the menu is very big and you cannot decide what to eat. The waiter might smile and say, take your time. He is telling you not to feel pressured.
It really makes the other person feel calm. So, take your time means do not rush. Ready for number 8, Emma?
Yes, expression number 8 is kill time. Let me say it again clearly. Kill time.
This expression sounds a little violent, but it is not. To kill time just means doing something to pass the time while you are waiting for something else to happen.
The airport is the best example for this. Let's say you arrive at the airport 3 hours before your flight. You buy a magazine, you drink a coffee, and you look at the shops. You are just doing these things to kill time until your flight is ready.
Or maybe you are waiting for a friend at a cafe. They are 15 minutes late. You might take out your phone and play a game just to kill time. It is an activity that stops you from feeling bored while you wait.
That is completely correct. So, to kill time means to keep yourself busy while waiting. We have 2 more left. Ryan, what is number 9?
Expression number 9 is a very famous one. Time flies. I will repeat it. Time flies.
We usually say this when time seems to pass very quickly. When you are enjoying yourself, you do not notice the hours passing.
There is a famous English saying, time flies when you are having fun. Imagine you go to a great party with your best friends. You start talking and dancing, and suddenly it is midnight. You look at your watch and say, wow, time flies.
Parents use this expression a lot when they talk about their children. They look at a photograph of their baby, and then they look at their teenager standing in the room. They always shake their heads and say, "Time flies. The years just went by so fast."
It is very true. So, time flies means that time passes very quickly. And now, we are at our final expression for today. Emma, tell us number 10.
Our last expression, number 10, is behind schedule. Let's hear it one more time. Behind schedule.
This is a phrase we use a lot in business, travel, and daily planning. It means that something is late, or it is not progressing as fast as you planned.
Think about a train station. If the train is supposed to arrive at 2 p.m., but it is now 2:30 p.m., the train is behind schedule. It is running late.
Or imagine you are painting your house. You plan to finish the living room by Tuesday. It is now Wednesday, and you are still painting. You are behind schedule. You have not finished the work in the time you planned.
It is a very professional way to say you are late. So, behind schedule means you are slower than your plan. And those are our 10 everyday expressions for fluency.
These expressions are fantastic because you can use them at work, at school, or hanging out with friends.
Now, before we say goodbye, we want to help you practice these phrases. We are going to do a shadowing practice. Shadowing is an amazing technique where you listen and then repeat exactly what you hear. It builds your pronunciation muscles.
We will say 4 sentences using the expressions we just learned. Emma will read the sentence, pause for 1 second, read it again, and then pause for 2 seconds so you can repeat it out loud. Are you ready? Let's start. I need to book my tickets in advance. I need to book my tickets in advance.
I will clean the kitchen right away. I will clean the kitchen right away.
We visit the museum from time to time. We visit the museum from time to time.
There is no rush, so take your time. There is no rush, so take your time.
All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
We hope this conversation helped make English feel clearer and more natural for you today.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. Which of these 10 expressions do you think you will use the most in your daily life? Let us know your answer in the comments below. We read all of them.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe to the English Cast.
Thanks for investing your time with us. Keep learning, keep speaking, and we will see you next time.